Welcome to livetutelage.com, best e-learning portal for IIT JEE, NEET and Foundation. Hello students. Aspiring to pursue medicine is just one step in a long path to achieving your goal. When it comes to medical aspirants in India, the first hurdle to accomplish is the National Eligibility Cum Entrance Test, that is NEET. This examination has witnessed a lot of changes this year, and the question of clearing the paper has become all the more difficult. This exam, conducted by the Central Board of Secondary Education, that is CBSE, requires not just hard work but also the right technique to clear it. It is essential to ensure that your preparations are headed in the right direction if you wish to crack the paper. Here are some mistakes you should avoid while preparing for NEET 2017. The first one is not following timetables. Timetables are the most decisive elements while you prepare for NEET. Strictly following timetables will help you get through the revision for the syllabus quickly and evade any last minute panic and anxiety for not knowing or not having the time to revise everything. A good timetable you follow helps you leap through the preparation and have a relaxed mindset on the days prior to and during examination. Number 2 is hectic schedule. You may believe that the longer you study, the better you will fare in the exam and the better you will be able to cover all the portions of the syllabus. This is not true. If you follow this technique, it will affect your retention and develop fatigue. To get the best results, it is better to take 5-minute breaks and not let your study schedule affect your daily routine for sleep, food, and other human needs. Daily physical activity is also recommended. Next is ignoring NCERT. It may be agreed upon the reference books are helpful and study materials from external sources will give you extra insight into some specific topics. However, if you put aside your NCERT textbooks to try and practice from these other sources, you will be blinding yourself to 70 to 80% of the questions that will be asked in the NEET paper. NCERT provides the base concepts and the solved questions for the majority of the questions for NEET. So, students must ensure that NCERT based learning should remain their first priority during their preparations and must learn the NCERT concepts and their application in questions rather than merely memorizing the case specific approach. Next is too many reference books. After students have understood and covered the NCERT syllabus, they turn to reference books for further guidance. Many, unsure of which to pick, take on multiple reference books, leading to a lot of confusion. Different reference books exercise different methods of approach, as these methods can vary dramatically from one reference book to the other. Using too many of them can mix up your concepts and generate confusions in your basic approach strategy. Students must keep their reference books limited to avoid this situation. Next is ignoring subjects. What do most students do when there is too much to study and one subject seems irrelevant or too difficult? They ignore it. When it comes to preparing for examinations like NEET, many students feel that they can safely avoid studying one subject if they can prepare all other subjects to the base extent, which commonly happens in the case of physics. They believe they can balance out the missing answers with the subjects they are better at. This strategy, however, is quite detrimental and results in a performance that is not up to the mark, as it reduces the chance of answering simple questions which may appear in the subjects they ignore and may toss them into a territory of difficult questions which could have avoided. Students must involve all the subjects in their preparation and allot more time to their weaker subjects so that they can boost their overall performance. Next is avoiding self preparation strategies. Not everyone has the same ability to study. Some students have good analytical skills, some are good with concept retention, while others have other advantageous characteristics. Every student is unique in this regard, and identifying the best study method for themselves is a vital part of the preparation process. When you create your own preparation strategies, it would generate more favorable results and give you a boost of confidence in your abilities. Think about how and when you are able to retain and understand the topics the best and choose this method to inculcate in your preparation. Avoiding this process will only keep things difficult. Next is error calculation. Many students waste huge amounts of time trying to calculate their errors during the examination. This encourages panic, and even if the mistakes are corrected, you will not find the time to cover everything. The best way to avoid this habit is by practicing mock tests, by mimicking an exam like environment and answer all of the questions before trying to correct or calculate your mistakes. This will help you maintain a relaxed stance and breeze through the exam without anxiety. Next is rote learning. Rote learning of topics is only helpful to a small extent to remember some theories better. However, when you only use this technique to learn everything, you miss out on the vital definitions in between the lines. Instead of memorizing everything, try to understand the concepts and learn how things work. This will help you figure out the more complex questions that require thought and knowledge deeper than memory. Next is deceptive questions. Exams do not always contain straightforward questions that tell you exactly what is required in the answers. Questions are sometimes framed in a deceptive format, making students fall prey to them. Read and understand a question carefully before attempting it in the examination. Next is exam break. The NEET 2017 examination will be 3 hours long, and each second is vital for the results. Taking a break during exam time can cost you close to 5 minutes, which would have been elsewise utilized in solving questions. This can cost you more than 5 questions or more than 20 marks in the exam, something which can dramatically change your NEET rank. It is also highly important to reach the exam center well on time to avoid a last minute rush. If you follow the above tips carefully and avoid the mistakes mentioned, there is no stopping you from scoring well and achieving your goal. All the best for your exams. Thank you. If you like this video, please click the like button. If you have any questions or suggestions, please comment below. For more updates on IIT JEE or NEET exams, please subscribe to our channel to get a lot of updates. Support us by following us on Facebook and Twitter. To sharpen your skills, please try out our test series on livetutelage.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.